Good morning. I'd like to open by first off thanking my family back home, my wife Kristen, our 8-year-old son Lucas, 6-year-old son Andrew. Interesting timing. My wife is due with our third, a little girl, any day now. So a lot of things going on at the Braun house right now. But they have been an absolute rock over the course of the last couple weeks, and certainly want to acknowledge everything that she has going on at home. Secondly, I want to thank our players, our staff, and all their families. They have responded in this time with exceptional work ethic, resolve, perseverance, through an incredibly difficult time. In all my one-on-one meetings, time with our players during workouts, it has been absolutely inspiring. It is an honor to be here representing Northwestern University, our football program, and most importantly, our players back in Evanston preparing to have a successful season this fall. I never could have imagined, nor did I desire, to become a head coach under these types of circumstances. That said, I'm honored to lead this group moving forward. With a dad from Ohio, born in the north suburbs of Chicago, and moving to Wisconsin in elementary school, my childhood was filled with Big Ten football. Watching Northwestern games with Dad, many Saturdays in Camp Randall, rooting on the Badgers. It was part of my life. It was part of my memories with my dad. And we won't acknowledge who my dad roots for. We've had a very clear understanding that he'll be rooting for the Cats moving forward. But there was a great deal of appreciation built up for what Big Ten football is. The ultimate student-athlete experience. Top-notch academics, and high-end football on Saturdays. Prioritizing the student-athlete experience. I dreamt of playing in the Big Ten. That never became a reality. But an opportunity to work in the Big Ten, coach in the Big Ten, and coach and mentor these young men is something that I don't take lightly. I vividly remember in 1995 watching Northwestern beat 9th-ranked Notre Dame. Incredible. It still sticks with me to this day. The following year, I'm sitting in the stands with a childhood friend watching Northwestern take on Wisconsin. In improbable circumstances, Ron Dane fumbles with under a minute left to go. Few plays later to find Steve Schnurr connect with Dwayne Bates on a double move in one of the most improbable Northwestern wins in Northwestern history. Again, this opportunity is a dream come true to be a part of Big Ten football. I say all this to say that when Coach Fitz offered our family the opportunity to come to Northwestern back in January, and I started work on January 16th of this year, my wife and I had to pinch ourselves. An opportunity to coordinate in the Big Ten, to work for a man like Coach Fitz, to be close to my family in Wisconsin, to be a part of the Big Ten, and the opportunity to mentor young men that value what Northwestern stands for, a world-class education competing on the biggest stage in college football. This obviously has been a very difficult time for our team, our staff, our current and former players impacted, our alumni, the university, and the broader Northwestern community. I am grateful to the Northwestern leadership and Dr. Gregg for entrusting me with leading this program moving forward. The circumstances surrounding our family's opportunity in being elevated to interim head coach were not dreamlike scenarios. But they have done one thing. They have crystallized our family's purpose. As a family, our mission, Kristen and I truly believe that football is the ultimate vehicle to have a positive impact on young men. Our number one priority moving forward will be ensuring that the student-athlete experience for the young men that we coach and mentor is just that, the ultimate student-athlete experience. With the evolving landscape of college football, and there being more emphasis put into talent acquisition, transactional relationships, we have an opportunity. We have an opportunity to firmly commit to the values of Northwestern University, to firmly commit to what this program has been built off of, and that is the holistic development of the young men that we mentor and coach. I told our players a couple weeks ago, moving forward, it is my ultimate purpose to, number one, make sure that the 4 people back home are taken care of, and beyond that, I'm here to support and serve them moving forward. Through one-on-one meetings with the majority of our team, I have found a team that has come together, that truly loves one another, and has an incredible resolve to attack the 2023 season and write their own story about overcoming adversity. Let me be clear, this football team will be ready to go. I look forward to coming together as a team, a staff, an athletic administration, a university, an alumni base, a fan base, to fully support these student athletes as they go make us all proud moving forward. Now to talk some football. Very excited about what we have coming back on the offensive side of the ball. There's a great deal of depth at all positions. The loss of Peter Skronsky on the O-line will certainly be a big hit, but truly believe under our offensive staff, our O-line has a chance to show that depth, play with depth, and find ways to establish the run in the Big Ten. The tight end group is one of the deeper tight end groups I've been around, and that's saying a lot after coming from North Dakota State. Excited about our running back room and the return of Cam Porter. And Armand Binns, our wide receiver coach, has done a tremendous job getting this wide receiver group to a point where we feel like we can really lean on the depth in that room to utilize the passing game. The quarterback battle will be something that will be fun to see as the fall moves forward. But the addition of Ben Bryant, the return of Brendan Sullivan, and a young man from the south side of Chicago, Jack Lausch, will provide a great deal of competition in fall camp. Defensively, we look forward to a D-line room that Coach Smith has done a great job of building through some transfers and the development of a young group with a great deal of talent, a veteran linebacker room, a ton of depth in the safety room, and an athletic corner room that's inexperienced but has a great leader in Garnett Hollis as we move forward. Special teams will continue to play a critical role in finding ways to win on Saturdays for Northwestern. At the end of the day, and one of the first things that we did as a staff in the last couple days was having an opportunity to sit down and have an honest conversation about how we're going to win football games at Northwestern this year. And it's not going to just be our defense. It won't just be our offense. It's going to require complementary football that puts us into situations to win in the fourth quarter. Again, let me be clear. Through all these one-on-one meetings, seeing our team the last 2 weeks, I firmly believe that this group has a demeanor, has a brotherhood, and has a resolve that there's reasons to be very excited about the story that they will write this fall.